Norlay aka Itchy Boots is a famous travel vlogger who loves covering long distances on her motorbike. She's been documenting her journey to the destinations as videos that she frequently shares on her channels. So, today we're gonna have a look into her adventurous life. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon so you don't miss any updates from us. YouTube wasn't her first line of work, it was something that randomly happened to her, or we could say destiny played its role. Norlay was a geologist by profession before venturing into a full-time solo traveler and vlogger. She quit her job in 2018, sold all her possessions, and moved to Netherlands with her Ducati, and that is when her biking journey began. She's traveled over 100,000 kilometers covering 38 countries on 5 different bikes. This woman is literally having the time of her life. Going to new destinations, meeting new people, staying in unknown places sounds all cool and fun, but also a little scary. What if you get mugged? What if someone tries to kill you? A lot of us might be having this fear in our minds, which is stopping us from doing what Noraly's doing. This shows how she's conquering fears, and if this is not an awesome way to live, I don't know what is. Norlay completed her degree at 23 and moved to Australia for a while to collect some rock samples that were critical for her research work. While being there, she realized that she did not want to make a career in science, so she left her PhD research midway and started traveling. Her inner explorer made her extend her stay in Australia and even extended further that she even toured New Zealand then. Then she traveled a country that is famous for its diverse culture and especially food, India. She recalled her experience in India as mesmerizing. Riding a white Royal Enfield BS3 in Manali was a bumpy experience for her in terms of roads, but she absolutely enjoyed the weather and the views. She named her bike Basanti. She traveled the entire time on Basanti and availed public transport the minimum. Along with Basanti, she has traveled over 36,000 kilometers in 8 months across 25 countries. But there were tough times for Noraly too. After pulling out of her research work when she started traveling, she wasn't making any money because her channel wasn't that popular on YouTube, so she could not earn much in terms of ad revenue. So after exploring India and Bangladesh, she took up a job as an exploration geologist in the mining industry in Perth, Australia for about half a year. While working for 6 months, her only target in mind was to save enough to be able to afford her trips to South America, Central America, Southeast Asia, and East Africa. With all the money she saved in a 6-month job, she traveled for 2 years. You'd be thinking that her salary would be way too high. Well, you might be right, but actually she was able to manage her finances well for those 2 years because she had done the budgeting right. She used to stay at affordable places, used to avoid any sort of rash spending. So spending money wisely is surely one thing that solo traveling teaches you. But after traveling for 2 years, she went broke again, so she moved back to the Netherlands and started working for a drenching company. The company had ongoing projects in different parts of the world, which gave Noraly a lot of free travel. She got to visit the Bahamas, Brazil, Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Morocco, Panama, and others. Noraly started as a backpacker, then turned into a motorbike traveler and a filmmaker. She records her own self while biking through her GoPro, and she decides to film her journeys after writing blogs about her trips got tiring and boring for her. Seriously, who would have the energy to even hold the laptop between the thighs and type 1,000 words? In fact, the videos are more engaging because they give the audience some real experience. And the way she keeps narrating events that happen and telling the audience more, it becomes fun to watch. Like a movie where the lead is actually talking to you. So that was all about Norlay aka Itchy Boots and her adventure-filled life. Thanks for watching, see you soon.